Mike Winters.
And good morning. It is 16 minutes after 9 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning, Robert Reynolds back with us. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, everybody. And morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Okay. I'd like to say hi to poor people listening.
All right.
Wayne, Tom, Lee, and Christine, and say the whole program. Thank you.
Awesome. Where are they listening from? They gathered together listening, or are they
all
at their
over
own?
town.
Oh, okay.
No, Tom and Wayne's probably listening together, then Lee and Christine at home.
Oh, well, good for you. I'd like to be home right now. Just kidding. No, I you know what? 10 o'clock, I'd like to be home. I love doing the show, and I want to go to bed after that. Yeah. Just kidding. For folks that aren't familiar, Robert joins us once a month and keeps us up to date on a lot of things happening around town, from the High Prairie Poetry Society to gospel singing to events around town and everything else. So based on today, we got a lot going on because he's handed me 2 full pages of items that are happening here. So I guess we probably should dive in, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Let's start off with Senior Circle. They're still not open yet, but hopefully they will. Have you heard if they have any plans in the future to open, or are they shut down for?
They may not be open the rest of this year until January.
So they may be looking 22. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as we get updates, that we'll let folks know, but hopefully they will be able to start offering their services back at the building there for seniors and things.
Yeah.
So, good deal. What about the Genealogical Society? Are they still closed for COVID?
They're still closed, too.
Okay.
And she's going to give me an update whenever they open, but they may not be open till January either.
Okay. So, but in the meantime, if you look for the Genealogical Society on Facebook, they meet at the Wilson Cobb Library when they do meet. But if you'd like to become a member and things, I'm sure you can find opportunities through their Facebook page and all that to do that.
Yeah.
So, very good. Give us an update on the High Prairie Poetry Society.
We had a meeting last month with 12 people who were wonderful in Enchanted Hills.
Good.
Oh, the ones that come are dedicated to 12. Anybody else can come, no matter what your age is.
Sure.
You can listen, you can read out of a book, you can write something.
Well, 12's a good size group, too, for reading poetry. That way everyone gets a chance to share, and you don't have to wait an hour to share and all that stuff, too. So that's good.
We're having our meeting for this month, and this coming Saturday at Enchanted Hills Park at 2 o'clock.
All right.
So everybody get out there, and it's supposed to be 72, I think, and I hope the wind stays down.
Hopefully there's no wind, but just in case, maybe bring a light jacket or windbreaker if it gets a little windy out there. But your poetry will travel farther if you talk in the right direction. Like if you talk with the wind at your back, and then you say it out there, it'll go into the wind and travel to wherever it goes. There you go. So maybe it'll help.
I'm going to have some donuts, too. I hope they travel, too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, come on out. Again, it'll be 2 o'clock at Enchanted Hills Park, which is there off 2nd over there by Champion Motorsports and all that there. It's that neighborhood there. Come on out 2 o'clock. Meet at the pavilion out there, I guess, right?
Yeah, in the niche pavilion, yes.
Excellent. Very good. And then if you love poetry, you can come and listen to some. If you have poetry you'd like to share, feel free. This is what it's for. If whether you write your own or maybe you just love reading other poets and want to share poems from other poets that mean things to you, that's great too. It's all about celebrating poetry.
So you can call me at the end of the program, the numbers on anything we got on the paper, and we'll take care of you.
Very good. Give us an update, Sun Country Physical Therapy. Of course, that's where you've been going for the last couple of years, getting your body back into shape again.
Yeah, Sun Country. I'll go there from 7:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday, and I do my weights and my whatever the owner Joe shows me, and it's they do good therapy, and they're open from 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and Friday 8 to noon, and they got walk-ins also.
Yeah, and they can do like your wellness therapy for losing weight and all that, but physical therapy for sports industry, injuries to rehab and after surgeries, all those kind of things. They do all that.
Yes.
Very good. Awesome. Talk a little bit now. Coming up on Saturday, the Down Syndrome Society for Southeast Mexico is having their Stepping Up for Down Syndrome event. That's happening this Saturday out at Which is it at the zoo? I forgot to look.
Oh.
I gotta go look.
Was that in around town?
Oh yeah, it's at the Rustic Decay Soccer Complex. That's where it's at. I was like, I forgot. I was like, where did it happen? It's this Saturday at the Rustic Decay Soccer Complex, presented by Frontier Medical and Roswell Toyota. If you'd like to go out there and support, actually, if you go to the Down Syndrome Foundation for Southeast New Mexico's Facebook page, you'll find the event page. You click on it. There's a link there if you'd like to donate money. And of course, if you'd like to come out between 9 and 1 on that Saturday, you can come and be part of the walk and the fun and all the celebration.
Oh, they have a music too?
It doesn't really say here. It just kind of says the countdown is on. They still got time to register, and then that's all. It doesn't really say all the events and things that are planned, but they usually have a bunch of fun stuff out there. So get out there and support them.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds go to the Down Syndrome Foundation to help support families with Down syndrome here in Southeast New Mexico. So it's a really great organization.
It's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Vitalent, they got blood drives happening all throughout the month of October here. Get out there and donate blood.
Yeah.
I was doing some earlier. Their next one in Roswell is tomorrow. They're going to be at Mesa Middle School with the Blood Mobile from 9 to 1 out there. Which ones are you talking about? Just all welcome. Yeah, just come on out. Call if you call Stephanie at Vitalent, you can call her cell number 575-840-8178, or you can call the main number 625-9743 and get an appointment to donate blood. They've got blood drives coming up. Like I said, they're going to be at Mesa tomorrow. They're going to be at Hotel Artesia on the 15th. They'll be at the Vitalent office on the 15th here in Roswell later this month. A couple more times too. So get on there. Oh yeah, I skipped one, didn't I? Sorry about that. Give us an update at Trinity United Methodist Church. Talk about your gospel singing and everything. I've
been going about 6 years, and early service I sing at 9 a.m. and Pastor Young, and they have the 11 a.m. service, and it's on the television computer set.
Okay.
And you can come as you are. I appreciate if you can come out there. And if my voice puts you to sleep, I'm sorry.
Or you're welcome, depending on what you're trying to do. When you're trying to catch 40 winks there, then you're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
I see it. But but come on out and celebrate God and enjoy the music and the more the merrier. If you love singing too, get with Robert. He'd love to have folks singing together and having fun, right?
Then we gained 2 more people in the early service. We got 12.
All right.
In the other service, we got 60 or 70 in second service at 11.
Nice. And then if anybody falls asleep, you can bump each other's elbows to keep you going.
Yes.
Very good. Now, Jazz Festival's been canceled for 2021. However, they do have an opportunity if you'd love to get some great music. October 15th and 16th, they're going to have some live jazz at Sacred Ground Friday and Saturday. Some of the featured musicians are Michael Francis, Charles Gordon, Ricky Malachi, Jimmy Olivas, and Eric Unsworth. Again, that'll be from 6:30 to 8, October 15th and 16th at Sacred Ground. I'll have to look up where Sacred Ground is. I'm not familiar where that's at, but I'll look it up later and give that information out to folks. But that can at least get you some jazz fix if you're kind of jonesing and missing out on the Jazz Festival this year. So that'll give you a chance to kind of, wet the beak a little bit. So that'll be good. Let's see. Do you want to talk a little bit about what is this one here?
Ruidosa.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's they got a bike fest up there in Ruidosa. Is that this weekend?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on up there?
It's going to be Saturday and Sunday at Ruidosa Bike Festival.
Okay.
And they start at the First Methodist Church, and then they'll give the information what you got to do from there.
Okay, great. So I imagine you'll see the bikers. They usually come through town here. We'll see a bunch of bikers. Like when there's a bike fest in Ruidosa, there's usually a gaggle of bikes coming through town that weekend, going in, going out. And so be on the lookout. Roads might be a little busier this weekend for that. So just plan accordingly. And then Roswell Flute Ensemble, are they starting to rehearse and get back together again post-COVID here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here at 5:30 at the Anderson Museum.
Okay.
For the rehearsal for the flute ensemble.
Okay.
And you must be experienced.
Yeah, they're looking for experienced. I believe the term is flautist, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I think it's flautist. The phlebotomist takes your blood. A flautist plays a flute, I'm pretty sure. But don't quote me on that. So they're looking for experienced, we'll go with flautists, not phlebotomists. Although my talent might use some phlebotomists. They could use your services. But definitely, if you love playing flute, and maybe you played in school and it's been a few years and you want to get back into it and doing it, they are looking for experienced flute players to be a part of the ensemble. They do beautiful music.
Yes.
I see them a lot. Usually I see them a lot at the Roswell Christmas Railway when that happens each year. Usually one of the nights the flute ensemble's out there performing. They do a great show. They do other concerts and things, but that's one that always sticks out in my head. But reach out to them, probably online, if you would like to be be a part of the flute ensemble. Talk about the fundraiser coming up here, number 11.
Yeah, it's the RSO November 4th.
Okay.
Fundraiser concert, 6 p.m. at the Anderson Museum, and I don't have no contacts out of the paper for that.
All right. Contact probably the Roswell Symphony Orchestra on Facebook. They'll be happy to give you more information. That just type in Roswell Symphony Orchestra, should pop right up there, and they'll have it there for you. Cool. And since Jazz Fest, they kind of support and be a part of that a lot too, and get involved with that. A lot of the same folks. So by supporting the Roswell Symphony Orchestra, which is much bigger than Roswell, by the way. People don't realize it's a Roswell Symphony Orchestra, and Roswell's its home. But there are members from all over the state of New Mexico and Texas that are a part of the Roswell Symphony Orchestra. It's truly, it's kind of like New Mexico's symphony orchestra is the Roswell Symphony Orchestra. It just kind of works out that way. So they're an amazing group of people. So definitely come out to the fundraising event and support them.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Where are we at? I lost space. Kiwanis. Talk about the Kiwanis event.
The Kiwanis RCLT benefit contest at the Little Theater, and the number is 575-313-8719.
Yeah, they got actually a golf ball drop that's happening that morning of the November 6th. And then you can get where you can win some money doing the golf ball drop. And then they've got their concert that night. Swearingen and Kelly. They are the music of Simon and Garfunkel. And that's November 6th. You can get tickets, roswelltheater.com, or call Lori, 575-513-8119 for that. That's a reserve seating, so you can get VIP tickets, which get a meet and greet with the band and special seating and some other swag. Or you can get your reserve seats $28. And all the fundraising money from this goes to the Kiwanis Club of Roswell and the Roswell Community Little Theater. They're going to use the Community Little Theater is going to use the money to help pay for the roof that they got to replace there at the theater. And, of course, the Kiwanis are using the money for the all-inclusive park that's coming soon here to Roswell. So, so good way to support. Either get you a golf ball, get you I think it's $10 for a golf ball drop ticket, and you can win, like, top prize is like $200. Is it $200 or $400? $400. And then there's like 5 or 4 prizes. They get like gift cards. They got some really cool prizes for $10. So get you a golf ball, help out, and they're guaranteed winners. Some of these golf ball drops, what they do is they have a mark, and then they drop all the golf balls, and then the golf ball that drops closest to the target is the winner. And they will win first place. The second closest gets second place, so forth and so on. Sometimes they do these in the past that they've got to hit the target. If they don't hit the target, they don't win. The money rolls over. This one, no. Someone's going to win. They're going to win it. You're going to win your $400 or whatever if you win the prize. But basically, that's how it works. Is that you buy a golf ball for $10. They drop the golf balls. If your golf ball comes close to the target and you're in the top, you win a prize. And again, all that money goes to the Kiwanis and to the communal theater there. So good way to help out.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. So again, look for either on Facebook and get information on that. Let's talk about what did that say? Loveless Hospital. Okay.
The Loveless Hospital, October 28th. They got to drive through and trick or treat and hand it to you and drive off.
Yeah, they're doing their drive-through. Well, you made me laugh because I saw Loveless here, but you had it spaced, so I thought it said Loveless Hospital. I was like, oh, Loveless Hospital. So for a hot minute there, I was like, Loveless Hospital. Oh, Loveless.
They're going to be out there in the parking lot.
A good deal, doing like a trunk or treat drive-through type thing, not trunk or treat, but drive-through type deal. So definitely, there's going to be a bevy of places around town, and we'll get more to those dates. I know American Legion's doing their thing on the 30th at First United Methodist Church. They're having their drive-through event. I know some of the other churches are having their events as well. Country Club Road Church of Christ, they're doing I think they're doing theirs the 24th. Their trunk or treat the week before. There's a bunch of them out there. Yeah, it's 'tis the season, so get ready. Go ahead.
This Loveless drive-through from 3 p.m. to 5.
Okay. So that's kind of an early one. So it planned that one earlier in your trick-or-treating festivities as you're going around hitting all the different places. That one's from 3 to 5, so you might want to hit that earlier in your trick-or-treating evening there. Let's talk a little bit about the fundraiser here at Pecos Flavors Winery.
Yes, this is going to be October 23rd at Pecos Valley Winery, and you can call 575-627-6265 for more information.
Okay, very good. And get involved. Do you know anything about what the fundraiser's for or anything? Or
no, I don't.
Okay, I'll take a look into that and see what we can get more information for folks there. And then of course we were talking about Halloween festivities. Grace Community Church, they're having their Halloween big fun day. Tell a little bit more about that.
The Grace Community Church, they're having in the children's building from 5 to 10 p.m. On October 31st. And come dressed, to have a costume judging, we'll have games and all kinds of things going on.
Awesome. So put that on the list. We're not done yet. Keep going. The City of Roswell at the Convention Center is having their big Halloween party from 4 to 8 there. Is that on the 30th as well?
31st.
31st on Halloween.
4 to 8.
Excellent. So come out to the Convention Center for that. Again, that's completely free. Doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
So. Excuse me. Talk a little bit about the Desert Willow event there in Carlsbad.
Carlsbad, October 14th. That's tomorrow. At the Desert Willow Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, and it's going to be a benefit for a dinner.
Okay, it's Thursday, by the way, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very good. So you can. That's a great. The Desert Willow Rehab Center. They take like birds of prey, wild animals. Like they have some hawks and things like that they've rescued that were hurt in the wild, and they bring them back to health. Some they can release to the wild. Some can't because of their injuries. So they call the refuge home now, and that's where they keep them, and they use them. It's a wildlife refuge preserve, but it's also they educate and have a great facility there in Carlsbad. So definitely check it out and support the benefits. Great deal. Talk about Art in the Park with Artesia. That's happening this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend it's going to be Artesia Art in the Park. Mm-hmm. Friday at 4 p.m. and Saturday at 9 a.m. That's the Joyce Park. And information is 575-746-42112. And they'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, that is their annual, it's the Artesia Arts Council. It's their big fundraising events, Art in the Park. It's in a new location. It's at JC Park. I think they used to always have it at Central Park, which is more downtown. This is out at JC Park. That's where they do the fireworks. For folks that know about Artesia's fireworks show, that park's best known. That's the park they do the fireworks. It's off 26th Street. Oh. So it's a little bit different. It's a little off the beaten path compared to the more centralized Central Park. That's the name, but it's there, and they're having it. It's 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Yeah. They got all the booths out there are homemade crafted projects. You won't find Like a lot of times you go to craft fairs and things, and you'll see like Scentsy booths and things like that.
Yeah.
This won't have that. This is all food, things that are handmade, beautiful stuff from artwork to functional potteries and things, foods, all that. But they're very stringent on who they let in the booth or be at this thing. It's strictly just handmade, crafted stuff. So come on out either Friday or Saturday and do some shopping and do it. They usually do a cakewalk with the band, with the high school and the junior high bands in Artesia, so you can score a cake and help raise some money for the bands. But all that's happening Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Very good. Let's talk about, I lost where I was at. We want to talk, where are we at here? Community Center.
Number 19.
Number 19, thank you. Talk about what's happening at the Joy Center there.
Now, the community chair at the Joy Center, Wednesday at 1 p.m. You got to be 60 and over.
Okay.
At 1822 North Montana.
All right. Very good. So come out and be a part of that.
That's for the choir.
Okay.
And they have choir practice.
Okay.
Every Wednesday at 1 p.m.
So I guess
and they're trying to get some seniors out do some singing.
Okay.
They may start singing around town or something.
Okay. So if some seniors that they got the velvet smooth vocal cords, love to come out and join their community choir there.
Yes.
Awesome. Very good. Talk about the event on October 18th here. Was that Dead Live for, I can't really read.
Ralph Museum and Art Center deadline for the Potter's Guild. And I don't know what a Potter's Guild is.
It's a guild of potters. No, it's an organization that a group of people, and they're potters, and they kind of set the standards for quality and craft of potteries. Okay. It's basically the like the who's who of pottery kind of thing.
Oh, and pottery.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a guild of potters. But that'll be an event for them on the 18th. Yeah. And then let's talk about the holiday Altrusa's, what is that, market they've got happening?
Yeah, market. Yes.
Okay, talk a little bit about that.
It's December 3rd through December 18th. And starts on Wednesday, and the number 624-6744.
Okay.
And they'll give you all the information on that.
All right, very good. And then, of course, Roswell Community Little Theater had to postpone their second weekend of Bye Bye Birdie back over the summer. Well, it's been rescheduled the weekend of October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Bye Bye Birdie will be happening at the Community Little Theater. If you bought tickets the first time, your tickets are good for this. Yeah. If you did not get tickets and want to get tickets, you can get tickets right now at roswelltheater.com. Yeah. And go see Bye Bye Birdie, weekend number 2.
And they got Friday at 7:30 and Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But they didn't show nothing for Saturday.
Yeah, it's the 7:30, those same times there. Very good. Let's talk a little bit about Night of the Living Zoo. That's happening. Happening. I believe is that the 30th and 29th?
October 24th. Night of the Living Zoo for 5 and 9 o'clock. You can visit Facebook for more information.
Yeah, and you can get tickets for that right now. You can pre-register and get tickets at roswellconnect.com. Oh. So that way it's fun. It's fun trick-or-treating, games, all kinds of stuff out there for the families out there, and all in a fun, safe family atmosphere. But you can get tickets at the event, but you can pre-order your tickets right now, roswellconnect.com. And go there and do that. Very cool. Holiday Magic Craft Show, is that back happening this year?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The November 19th at 10:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and November 20th from 9 to 5. It's at the Fairground Commercial Building.
Okay.
And they got emails, holidaymusiccraft.com.
I imagine we'll be talking to them sometime soon. They have a great, every year they have a great, it's Christmas decor, holiday decor, non-holiday stuff. But if you're looking for your holiday decor foods, if you have not left that place, this is something every single person that goes to the Holiday Magic Craft Show, if you've never done this before, you need to make sure you better not walk out of there without a pumpkin roll. I hate pumpkin. I'm not even a pumpkin fan, but those pumpkin rolls, I will kill people to eat those things. They are that tasty. And if you do not leave that building without a pumpkin roll, you didn't do the holiday magic right. You did something wrong. So make sure when you go out there that you get the holiday pumpkin roll. That's a 10. That thing's a 10. Eat that thing every time. All right, let's move on to the what's that? The craft there.
Cloth Cloth.
Oh yeah, talk a little bit about that.
October 30th at the First Baptist Church at 2 p.m. You can visit Facebook, and they're going to have games and costume judging and food and a little bit of everything.
Okay.
And but you can get the information through Facebook.
Very good, and that's in Cloudcroft. Talk about the event in Ruidoso here on the 16th.
Yeah, Ruidoso. It's this Saturday, Indigenous Celebration Tour and department. It's at the Wingfield Park, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's for the Facebook.
Okay.
It's ruidosapark.com.
Okay. And then talk a little bit about the Pumpkin Fest there in Rio Rancho.
Yeah, Rio
Fall
Rancho,
Festival.
they got their Pumpkin Fest. It's from 2 to 8 o'clock at the Rio Rancho City Center, Campus Park. And you can go to RioRanchoEventCenter.com for more information.
All right. And have some fun pumpkining it up.
A little bit of everything.
I bet our pumpkin rolls at the Holiday Magic are better than theirs. That's something.
Yeah.
What's number 28 here?
It's Truth or Consequences,
Okay.
October 22nd to 25th. They're going to have a film festival for films at the Cortez Move Theater. Visit Facebook at Halloween, and you'll get all the information.
There you go. And while you're at the film festival, get you maybe go to get a spa there and sit in one of the spas there in TRC by the river and get you recharged and rejuvenated.
Yes.
You ever done that? That's those are pretty neat. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the second page now. Oh, did I miss one?
29.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did skip one there. Talk about what's happening in Alamogordo.
Alamogordo, October 30th, the Zubu. Games and costumes at Alameda Park, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can go to CI Alamogordo, New Mexico, /516/Zoo Boo.
Very good. If I lived in Alamogordo for a few, I lived at Holloman Air Force Base for a few years, but yeah, I called that area home for a couple of years, and that's a nice little park there, where the zoo is, and they've got the little train. I hope the train's still there. I haven't been there in quite a few years. They used to have they had a big like little train for the kids, kind of like we have here, but a smaller one, and then they had a little playground, and then the little zoo. Ours is bigger, but it's a nice little zoo and everything they had there. It was right there downtown, so definitely celebrating their activities too.
Yeah.
One more thing to talk about in Ruidoso. Talk about the Midtown Halloween event there.
Yeah, Ruidoso, October 27th at Midtown Halloween, trick or treat. It's at Southers Drive from 3 to 6:30 p.m. And you can go to Facebook for more information.
All right. So if you're out and about in that area and really need to get your trick-or-treating on, free food everywhere. I'm telling you, go where the free food is. Follow your nose, as Toucan Sam used to say. It always knows. Of course, if you missed any of the information we talked about here or would like to learn more about singing some gospel music with you or getting involved in any of these things, what's the best way to get a hold of you, Robert?
The best way to get a hold of me is 575-208-9513.
Okay.
And the voicemail, you can call anytime, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. And come on out, enjoy some poetry. This Saturday is your next meeting. Yes. What time you guys meeting again?
2 p.m. Saturday in Santa Hills Park.
Yeah, there at the Pavilion.
Yes.
What's all right, Rob, I'm gonna ask real quick. What's your favorite? I'm putting you on the spot a little bit. Like, what's your favorite poem you heard at one of your meetings? Like, is there someone that wrote a poem or did something that, like, not stuff you did, but something someone else at the poetry group did that kind of, hit home for you?
Ann Applegard, she's wrote a whole book of the poetry, and she's got some beautiful poems in there. And, she does a lot of my favorites. Okay.
So come out to the meeting. We'll share some of those poems. How about that?
Yeah, she's not going to retire from poetry on account of her health, but we keep in touch with her.
Good.
She's 86 now, and she's been in poetry 40-some years, and this is my 22nd year in poetry and the 10th year as president. And if you ever get involved in poetry, it blends with my gospel music I write, and the poetry you can alternate them, and it works out pretty good sometimes.
Good deal. Well, I imagine, her being in her 80s, I imagine there's a lot of wisdom in some of those poems she has. When you're on Earth a long time, you tend to gather some of that wisdom, unless you're not trying real hard.
No, if I run out of porch, I look through her book and I'll read one out of there.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Robert, as always, appreciate you guys visiting here and keeping us up to date. We'll see you. We'll see you here next month here, and hopefully we got a whole new batch of fun things happening around town.
Before I come back next month, my birthday is November 1st.
Well, happy birthday.
And, I'll tell you my age then.
All right. What you got any plans for November 1st?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to have my birthday party in Burger King at 2 o'clock
All right.
on October 30th because the 31st is Halloween.
All right.
And I got to have my face on false face.
Okay.
I wear mine 364 days out of the year. And also...
Well, you better wear the crown.
I'm going to have my cake and ice cream in there.
All right.
And some of my portrait people's coming.
Well, good.
And
well, there's going to be a rule. If you're having your birthday party at Burger King, you better wear the crown. You better put that crown, the paper crowns they give all the kids?
I got one of these scary wigs that I'll leave when I get there.
All right, well, we put the wig on, then put that crown on over top. I will be disappointed if your party doesn't have you wearing that crown. Well, thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And have a great birthday, and we'll see you. I guess we'll see you when you're a year older, I guess, huh?
No, 1 year older. 1 year older.
1 year wiser. There you go. Let's go with that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us and doing the station, and God bless you all.
I'll keep doing it till they fire me.
Yes.
That's a threat. It's 9:48.